All right. Amen. 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 I think her network is really disturbing her. Otherwise, once again, ladies and gentlemen, with so much excitement, let's go in the chat room and express that energy, that excitement. Show the excitement in the chat room. I am so excited. Once again, this Sizzle, it is being live streamed on our YouTube channel. So in case you have people who are not here, but they want to have access to this particular amazing training and the Sizzle, they can find it. Go and subscribe to our YouTube channel at M Conquerors TV, M Conquerors Project OYL TV. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I'm super excited. Today, we are hosting a mentor of mentors, a great leader, a Gold Executive Prime, an international Philippine trip delegate, and of course, our next global ambassador in the family of the Flying Eagles. This is a man that has mentored so many people, and I'm one of those people that have gotten a chance, not just to be mentored by him, I've just gotten a chance to work with him. He's a man who has a heart of people. He loves people so much. He loves helping people. You know, he's somebody that inspires me a lot. If you have heard my story, this is the man that challenges me a lot. Somebody that studied, he went to the ladder of academics up to the last ladder, and he got jobs. He has enjoyed employment, but at the same time, when he saw network marketing kind of business model, he decided to quit his jobs and focus on network marketing. And ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman has done this business for a long time, that he qualifies to be a mentor of many of you. So I'm so excited that you are getting a chance to tap his knowledge, to tap his wisdom. I believe that after this session, you are going to go to the next level. So if you're excited, express your energy in the chat room. Are we together? So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me usher in a Gold Executive, the CEO and founder of Team One Worldwide. He's a Gold Executive. He has been to Philippines. He is one of our, he actually is the vice president of the Flying Eagles team. This is a man that is building business in so many countries, and we are so excited and honored to have him tonight. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome a mentor, a coach, a father, and an upline, a grand upline, none other than Mr. Charles Kimbowa. We call him Major One. Are we together? So we are so excited, sir, to have you tonight, to host you today. I believe after this session, many people who are Silver executives, they will become Gold executives. After here, distributors are turning into SEs. Global ambassadors are coming from this session. So the floor is yours, sir. Time to hear from you. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Sir Ashraf, the Gold Executive. I'm very excited to be with you this evening. I salute you so much, Sir Ashraf. I know you are an iron man. I always salute you. I always love it when I'm working with you. You are really an iron man. Iron man, you're supposed to be a Superman for so many reasons. Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman that invited me to speak to you, he has gone through the school of hard knocks. When he started network marketing, many of his uplines really quit on him, but he almost stood alone and is still standing today. So I always salute you for that, upline Ashraf. Hope my sound is very clear. Yes, if my sound is clear, please go to the chat room and just write clear. Please help me write clear in the chat room so that I can see you. Welcome, Sir Charles. Thank you very much. Applying immaculate. Yes, clear. Thank you very much. Elizabeth. Yes, I was greeting my colleague, my friend Ashraf, my son. I always love working with you, and I always love your energy. I suck your energy a lot. I know very well that if you have to work and go forward, mostly when you are at my age and above, you need always to suck the energy of the young people. And that's one thing I love about network marketing. Hope I have started my training. One of the things why I chose network marketing is because I get to suck on the energy. If you're older like me and you cannot get the energy of young people, you really expire so fast. And that's the beauty of network marketing, because you get the energy of young people. Every time you suck their energy and you become more energetic, you become younger, you go on and on and on. So ladies and gentlemen, like have been introduced, my name is Charles Kimbowa. I salute all the Gold Executive. I've just seen Dr. Jairos Mulambia. I salute you, Sir Ashraf, all the Gold Executives in the house. I salute you. I salute all the Silver Executives in the house. I salute you. I salute all the distributors in the house. But also in a special way, I salute all the senior citizens in the house. If you are here with me and you're really above 40, I salute you. Yes, you know, they say life begins at 40, and it is us who are enjoying life. So I salute you if you're here, you're a senior citizen. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, like I was introduced, I've seen so many things. I've done so many businesses personally. I started out my work as a primary school teacher so many years ago. Actually, I started working in 1995. That's when I finished my grade 3 teacher certificate. And I wanted money. I wanted too much money. And when I finished as a teacher, I just knew that that money was not going to be enough for me. First of all, I had been hesitant going for the grade 3 teacher certificate. So I decided that I should educate myself, but all alongside doing other businesses. So I started business at an early age as a cameraman and so doing other things. Now I went for a diploma in teacher education and I became an educator, a teacher educator. Later on, I went into teaching teachers, but later on I left and became a head teacher of a primary school. I became a head teacher when I was 26 years. Yes, so when I was 26 years, so I started my leadership role, my administration at an early age. But I think I also saw it was not enough. So I went for a degree in public administration. Later on, a master's degree in public administration. So I left teaching and I became an administrator as a senior assistant secretary in one of the districts of Uganda here. While working there, I realized that I had to go deeper into big business. So I was doing some other businesses, but now it was my time to do big business, because I knew that for me to get big money, I had to go into business. I knew inside me, I had this idea of leverage, which was not so clear, but I had it anyway, that I knew that for me to be successful in life, I needed to do something that can leverage, that can help me benefit from other people's efforts and other people's time. So that's how I decided to venture into several businesses. And I really ventured into businesses, I can say. I ventured into contract management. I have 2 companies that I used to venture into contract management. I went into retail business and I started small and I grew a supermarket that grew up to around 90 million Ugandan money. Upline Chef will help me calculate that in 2 kwacha, the different kwachas. But then all my businesses were having 2 major problems, 2 problems. One of the problems that I had in my businesses is that I lacked enough capital. All this money was not enough for me. For example, doing contracts, like you get a contract of 150 million, you needed to have with you 50 million to start the contract before the government can pay you more money, or before you can get any money from the contract. And then I didn't have that money. So it was always borrowing. And by the time you're getting your fee, your pay, you are putting money in all these debts and interests. So you're getting nothing out of it. Then also in the supermarket, I needed a lot of capital, that even when my business was so big, it could not pay the rentals for itself. I always had to source somewhere else to put in more money for the rentals and even to put in more. So I needed a lot of money. The other thing is that I needed too much time to supervise all these things. Every time you're not at the site of the contract, you find they have missed or you lose. If you're not in the supermarket, the person is sitting at the counter is the person that is enjoying your money. So I was losing money in all ends, and I really lost a lot of money during my businesses, those businesses. So in that struggle, I found that the supermarket was collapsing. In a period of about 4 months, I lost about 40 million at one point. I realized that it's not surviving. Now, during this time when I was running a supermarket, I was also doing my other job as a senior assistant secretary. That's when a lady came along and told me about this business of Alliance in Motion Global. I had never been introduced to network marketing. So network marketing, the idea was even very new to me. You imagine I have a master's degree, but nobody has told me about network marketing, and I don't know about network marketing. So it was really new to me. Two, I had used healthy products, but for different companies. And I had an appeal for healthy products, but then I didn't know how they were moved or sold. It was not my thing at that time. So this lady comes to me and says, we can make a lot of money in network marketing. Then my first reaction was, who are you talking to me? First of all, she was not educated. Without an education, that's one. Two, she was hawking. By the time I knew her, she was a hawker, selling bras door to door. So telling me that I can make money out of a business she's doing was laughable to me, and I did not believe her. Okay, so she went ahead, borrowed the money somewhere, and started the business. When she started, I bought some of the products from her, but I saw her progressing. A person who could come to my supermarket, walk around without any idea, without seeing that she's going to buy anything. Time came. Oh, hello. Upline, am I there?
You are clear? No, someone else is sharing.
Someone is sharing the screen. Thank you, whoever is sharing the screen, but it's not your screen. So please, I think this is Moses. So time came, really, when I saw her succeed a lot. In 5 months, I saw her buying her first car. But even when she bought that car, I did not believe. In this, about after 1 year, she came to my house driving a Land Cruiser DX. Now that one woke me up, because this time I was really struggling. My supermarket had lost a lot of money. I was thinking, what am I going to do else? I was seeking for a promotion at my job, which was not forthcoming. So many things were upside down for me. That's the time when I did what? That's now I had to listen. I had to listen to her. So she explained the business again. This time I had all my ears listening and my eyes open, wide open. My brain was working. Now this time I understood the business, but mostly the products. I liked the products. I fell in love with the products, too much love for the products. I liked the potential of the company, how much money you can be able to make. Because I knew as a government employee, the only amount of money I could make in a year, genuinely, was 20 million. Genuinely was 20 million. Yet now I'm looking at a potential where a person can make over 100 million. Now, I could consider myself a fool if I did not take such an opportunity. Actually, I remember asking myself, who has been bewitching me all this time not to understand such an opportunity? Okay, an opportunity that gives you time freedom, an opportunity that helps, makes you work with the people for a long time without people getting out of your circle, and so many other advantages. I don't know who was bewitching me, but one of the things that I really thank myself always was starting this opportunity. First of all, I knew it was not going to be an easy ride. Personally, I don't join things, I don't do easy things. If something is easy, I don't do it, because I know everybody can do it if it is very easy. I liked it because I saw that there were some difficulties in building a network, and I love hard things, because when it is hard, that's when I know that I can succeed if I put out my best. So that's how I joined. Ever since I joined, so many things have changed, really. I've been able to travel. People in Malawi, I've been to your country. People in Zambia, I've been to your country. Dr. Jailas, we've been together there. I salute you always, Dr. Jailas. People in Zimbabwe, I have been to your country because of this same opportunity that I started 5 years ago. I've been to the Philippines. I've been to Dubai. I've been to around these countries because I started. Remember when I started, before I started Alliance, I had worked for over 15 years as a government employee, but imagine I did not have a passport. Like I had given up the idea of visiting any other country. I didn't have a passport. But 1 year into Alliance, even before 1 year, I'd already gotten a passport and I had started traveling all these countries. Some of them to do my personal business, others sponsored by the company I'm working with. So I love that. That's the one factor that I love very much. That Alliance has given me, has introduced me to travels. Alliance has introduced me to all wonderful friends. If you're here on this platform and you're my friend just because I got into Alliance in Motion Global. That's how we know each other. You imagine if I had not registered, we would not be meeting, would not be friends. That's the other advantage I like about network marketing, that it introduced me to a lot of friends. And I always value the friends, okay? I meet along the way, and I know I'm going to make a lot of friends. You know, young people here, when you're still young and you have not clocked our age, you don't value relationships very much as we do, okay? But when you get to 40 years and above, you value every other relationship that you have in your life. And let me tell you the beautiful thing, even if you're younger, the friends that you make at that age are going even to be more important in your old age. So it's very important if you're here and you're still young, you are a youth, you're among that age, to make a lot of friends, important friends, because these are going to be very, very important in your older age. So I like the fact that I'm making more friends. I like the fact that I can do things with my friends, because there are so many people who have very wonderful friends, but they cannot do any business with them. So I like the fact that I have friends that I can do business with them. So I saw that and I really enjoyed the fact that I'm in network marketing. Okay. Yes. Now that's not part of my training, but I know one thing for sure is that everything that I have to say here is part of my, is part of the training. Okay. Is part of my training. So if you hear me say anything, yes, just know it is part of my training. But my other training I want to talk about, these are words that you have heard every day. These are trainings that you have gone through so many times, but I know that sharing it with you is also very, very important. So let me see. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, like I was saying to you, my dear friends, that is very important. Every other part of our life is really very important to make a lot of friends. Yes, Upline Ashraf.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to share my slides.
Yes, you can do that.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Sorry. My file is not in document, it's not in PDF. Let me first put it in PDF very fast. Is it there? Apply Nasha.
Yes, Upline.
Do you see my file?
On the screen?
Yes.
No, we can't see a screen.
Oh, how come me I'm seeing it?
I think you haven't shared it with us. Yes, Upline, we can't see the screen. I think you can reshare again.
Okay, let me do that. Okay, let me do this. Apply Nashraf. Apply Nashraf.
Yes, Upline.
Let me send you this file and you see if you can share it for me.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
Yes, I've seen it. Yes, Upline, can you see it?
Yep. No, I can't see it. Where is it?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I know that many of you have come around the same words that I'm going to be talking about, but I want you to understand from it, my point of view, some of the things that I saw and made me stick to this business. Remember, like I was saying, I've been here for 5 years, and I always tell people that this is the beginning. One, why is it the beginning? First of all, I have grown my belief system. I believe in network marketing. I believe in Alliance in Motion Global. I believe in MLM more than anything. I don't know if anybody can ever offer me a job elsewhere because I believe in the power of MLM for the so many reasons that I'll be talking about as I present you this, okay? But the first thing that I have to tell you is that for you to stick to MLM, you have to appreciate the power of MLM, and you have to appreciate the ED plan, the economy driver plan, like we have it. In some countries, you have the economy designer. In some countries, you have the economy designer. Other countries have the economy driver plan. When the purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. Many of us do abuse this business very fast. Very much, we abuse this business. How do we abuse the business? When we are not doing what we are supposed to do, when we doubt ourselves or when we doubt the business. Why? Because our purpose is not very clear. This is Dr. Miles Munro talking to us. Now, your purpose must be really very clear. If your purpose in MLM is very clear, then you don't abuse the business. If you don't appreciate the uniqueness of MLM and the great advantages of the ED plan, you won't take it or take full advantage of this business plan. That's why some of us are on and off. We are doing the business today, we are off tomorrow. We are working today, we are not working tomorrow, because really we are not appreciating the power of MLM. But if you do, and I want to help you make you appreciate the power of MLM. Now, the best principle, proven principles of financial freedom and time freedom that you must obey to be rich and wealthy are all embedded in MLM. First, if you want to be financially wealthy and successful, you must be in business for yourself. That is a given fact, okay? You must be doing business. You look around yourself, look around your neighborhood. Who are the rich people? In Uganda here, you can be surprised. Somebody was talking to us the other time and told us that the richest people in Kampala don't even have a certificate. Guys, the richest people around are people who fell out of school. Why? Because they understood that they must be in business for themselves. Look at Bill Gates. He dropped out in college. Look at Mark Zuckerberg. Look at so many people. These people chose one thing because they understood the power of being in business for yourself. Now, we are lucky that we are in business for ourselves. You must know by yourself that at the back of your mind, your culture, your upbringing has been mentoring you and teaching you to be an employed person. There's that thing of employment stuck with you inside of you. It is always disturbing you and putting you down. Even when you're in business for yourself, sometimes you find yourself working like an employed person. But you always have to talk to yourself and say, I'm in business, and you push yourself to do the business. Then why? Because profits are better than wages. Profit makes you a fortune, wages make you what? A living. Very few people have made it successful in life just because they are employed. So if you want true financial and time freedom, you must create a business system that makes you money even when you are sleeping. Otherwise, you will have to work until you die. That is Warren Buffett. Ladies and gentlemen, we are quoting all the successful people. Next, upline. So guys, we are into this business to do that. So don't be misled again. Money is so important, and that ways to acquire it should be one of the major priorities on your agenda in life. Money is very important. Money is very important. Can you write in the chat room and say money is very important? Ladies and gentlemen, money is very important in every sphere of life. You can't own anything if you don't have money to own it. So money determines what you eat. There are some people, when we go to eat outside, the reason, I mean, the only time you would understand a person who has the command of money is when they go to eat and they are checking the menu, they look at the side of the food. People who don't command money, when they are looking at the menu, they look at the price side. They first look at the price and they find what to eat. Those who command the money, they look at what the food available and they ask. Some people just say, can you bring me a bottle of champagne, without even asking how much is the bottle. So money determines what you eat. Money determines how you dress. Everybody, one of the things that I know very well, ladies and gentlemen, is that if you have to command respect, if you have to command your attitude, if you have to command the way you feel about yourself, your dressing is very important. But money determines how you dress. Money determines where your children go to get their education. And where your children get their education determines the friends they will have in the future. Money determines if you can do charity and help God's people. It can build a church, a mosque, feed hungry, dress the naked. Now you see, this one makes me laugh sometimes, and I wonder. You find people who don't go to church, but every day it's like their blessings are multiplying. Then you find a person who is always sleeping in church, and every day the person continually looks like is more cursed than even yesterday. And people don't understand the magic. God is magic. God's magic is in helping. God's magic in his giving. One person is rich and is feeding so many people and is helping so many people get their education, helping a lot of people, and is becoming more successful. Another person is sleeping in church, doesn't help anybody, is even hiding the money somewhere deep. Now this person is becoming poorer. Money determines if you can give charity, and the more you give charity, the more you get. Money determines where you live. Money determines the quality of your health and your old age. I love my old age when my grandchildren are crying to spend the holiday in my house. That's why I work, because I like when I have grandchildren, they want to leave their parents' homes, their fathers' homes, and my daughter's homes to come and sleep in my house, because it is me who has the money. So money determines the quality of old age, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I talk to people who are at my age and above. We need to work like nothing, because we need to command money, so that even these people we have brought into this world, we still command them at old age. We go to the next slide. Ladies and gentlemen, you take a screenshot of that and just know what money can command. Money may not be the most important thing, but don't be too blind to see that it actually directly and affects all the other things you may consider important. And so its acquisition should be something you pay close attention to. Some people have given up on money making, but if you come to MLM, I know we have here to make money. So one of the things that brought me to MLM was actually to make money, too much money, because when I calculate my life, I know how much money that can really feed me. So next slide, upline will be first. So now, another thing why I considered, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I have a master's degree. I had never seen the cash flow quadrant. I found this in network marketing. I don't know why they don't teach it in economics. I don't know why they don't teach the cash flow quadrant. It's only Robert Kiyosaki, and I told somebody that when I was still working, I remember buying some of Robert Kiyosaki's books, but I did not read them. Like, reading was not very important to me. All I considered to be reading are the books that I'm reading about human resource management. I'm reading about all these other things about sociology, but I don't have anything that concerns business. Now, how people are programmed to generate income? Most of us, we are looking for security. Most people in life are looking for security. Actually, even you who is here, sometimes you are stuck into looking for security. So you find yourself looking for employment. Many people are looking for independence. After having security and they see security is not benefiting them, they run to being a little bit independent, and they know they can do things better than any other person. They start a small business. They go to the S quadrant. Many people who are looking for wealth building, they go into business, and then later on financial freedom, they go into investment. The beautiful thing about every person I know in network marketing who joins network marketing, they have in them a wealth building gene. There's something that tells them that you must be wealthy. You should be very rich. But sometimes, I don't know if it is the devil, I don't know if it is what, but it steals that inner thing in us. The only people who join network marketing, every person, let me say, who join network marketing has a wealth building instinct in them, but sometimes it is destroyed by negativity, by unseriousness. Maybe some people need prayers, okay? So you who is here and me who is here, we have it because it is what we call the business, the business quadrant. That's where you own a business that we work with over 500 people. And a person who doesn't have an industry, enough capital, and too much money to build such an organization or an industry or such is into network marketing. So if you're in network marketing and you say you are into the business, in the business quadrant, the only time you belong to the business quadrant, if your network is counting 500 plus people. My dears, if you are in network marketing and your network is still below 500, you are still in the S quadrant, into a small business. that one is not yet to give you financial freedom. So beginning today, I want you to go back and calculate and see what you can do to make sure that your business goes over 500. Because business quadrant, it means that you are working with over 500 people. So you belong to the business quadrant. In the investment, you belong to the investment quadrant when you have a lot of money and money is working for you. Now, if you have made over $1 billion Ugandan money, I don't know how much money that would be in Kwacha. Applying Ashraf will help me to calculate that. You can go to the financial, buying buildings, you're putting up this and this and this so that money can work for you. We go to the next slide. I hope I make my point. That one got me into network marketing. Now, many people run into employment. And sometimes when even I'm prospecting, I look at people who are stuck into the employment quadrant, or they believe so much into employment, and I don't prospect them. I don't show them my business until they change their attitude. But many of us, we don't know. Employment stands for employees, and that's the system. Go to school, study very hard, acquire more degrees, and get a safe and secure job. This was the Industrial Revolution that introduced this, and that is the upbringing. When we are growing up, our mothers talk to us about getting jobs. When you are into the village, they ask you what they do, what you do. They expect you to say that I'm working with the revenue authority. Even when you are a gatekeeper, but working in the revenue authority, it is okay. And then many people don't know about network marketing. Now, this is the beauty. Me, I call it an advantage. To me, it was an advantage when I came into business and I realized that many people don't know about network marketing. And me being a teacher, I just know that if I can teach a lot of people about network marketing, that's going to be my advantage. Yet some people see it as a disadvantage. I want to tell you it's an advantage that many people don't know about network marketing. You teach a lot of people about network marketing, then the income is going to come. But don't be stuck where the employees, where the managers are getting more money, more profits, and you're only getting peanuts, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we go to the S. Airplane go. So now the big life question: why would you spend all your lifetime helping someone else build their company, or business, or organization, yet you will never own it or pass it to your loved ones, however hard you worked? That's Robert Kiyosaki asking you, and I can put the same question to you, ladies and gentlemen. When I saw that, I had a good job as a senior assistant secretary. I knew I could raise up to becoming a chief administrative officer because I knew my way around the offices. But I said, how long am I going to be fighting for these promotions? And every promotion in my country, you want a promotion, you have to cough some good money to get that promotion. Yet I had really gotten tired of giving bribes and giving out money for the promotions. I said, let me go and create my life. And I want to speak to you. If you're doing this part-time, this is some of the reasons why you should work hard so that your business reaches a point where it is paying you enough money so that you can fire your boss. You can resign from your job before the retirement time, before your retirement age, and you leave some extra time for you to prepare for your old age. I have seen so many people who retire at 60 and they can't do anything, but God is going to give them another 30 years to live. Imagine you started working at maybe 25, now you have retired at 60, that's about 35 years, then God gives you more time, about 30 years to live, but then you don't have the financial freedom. You see, now we go to the next script, that would be another topic for another day, okay? So then the small business, these are professionals. I like them. Sometimes they are very, very proud. They're professionals. They sometimes have this tendency, I can do it better. Stands for self-employed, specialists, doctors. These are lawyers and small businesses. And now the funny thing is, I see so many people in network marketing, and you ask them, what do you do? What you want to do when you get money, enough money from network marketing? And they tell you, I want to go and start up a salon. I want to go and start up a workshop, metal fabrication workshop. And then they don't know the difference between a small business and a big business. You are into network marketing to have a very big business, but you are clamoring to go back to small businesses. You see, you find doctors and they say, I want to get enough money and I open up my own clinic. Now, in such a business, They are highly taxed, they are very fragile, and they make losses easily. I have been there, ladies and gentlemen. You make these businesses, it's like the machine. It's like a person who is riding on a motorcycle. You know, when a person is riding on a motorcycle, is the body. When the accident happens, if the damage has to happen to anything, the damage has to happen to the person sitting on top of the motorcycle, because it's the full body of that machine. When a person is seated in a car, the car can get into an accident, and he walks out with no damage, because what has been damaged is the body of the car. Now, in a small business, everything happens to you. If you were complaining that my boss doesn't pay me enough, this time you have to complain to yourself. Even your workers complain to you if you are employing anybody. So the small business is something that many people run to, but that's where money, but sometimes people are very, very proud when they're here. They think that they have finished the world. You talk to them and they are not moving. I know even some of you here on this group have small businesses, and you don't know the difference between owning the difference between your network marketing business and that small business. You give it a lot of time, and you give your network marketing business very little time, yet you have a potential of making too much money in network marketing business, more than where you are. I have seen doctors. I was talking to a friend of mine. My neighbor is a doctor, and he has been for the last 15 years. And he told me, you know what? I don't know any investment opportunities where I can invest my money. I asked him why. He told me, because I don't have any time to listen to any business ideas. When I get out of the hospital, the big hospital where I'm working, I run very fast to go to my clinic. When I'm seated in the clinic, all I hear are diseases and problems of people. So I don't have any place to sit. That's why I've decided to join Lottery, so that I can listen to some ideas of investment. And that's how I introduced him to Alliance in Motion Global, something I'd never seen. So talk to a lot of them with an idea of giving them information, because they don't know the difference. Now we go to the B, the big business, ladies and gentlemen. Upline, we go faster. Big business. A big business is one which has over 500 people, some more skilled and knowledgeable than the owner. Now, I want to tell you that we are in network marketing, and this is where we belong. I want to overemphasize this, so that this morning, this evening, you start a new program of running your business to make sure that you get enough people to call it a big business. Start recruiting, start building your team until 500 and over. That's when you are into business. Big business means over 500 people. Some of them are more skilled than you. You have doctors, you have lawyers, you have all these kinds of people. And that's the beauty of it. It follows a system of daily activities which yield an output. Only needs a good leader to pull quality and skilled people together. A system, write a system, go to the chat room and write a system. It follows a system of daily activities. I want you to mark these words, my friends. A system of daily activities. Now, if you want to build this business and build a very big business, it is going to be very important for you to understand what activities are you doing daily. Some people are on Monday, they are off on Tuesday, they are on Wednesday, they are off on Friday, then we see them another Friday. You're not doing daily activities. You're not going to build a business of over 500 people. That's why when I saw this business, at some point, I determined to resign from my job. I said, if I have to build this business, I'm going to have to give it my all. Now, please don't be on today and you're not doing things tomorrow. Just understand, write down all the activities that you have to do daily and make sure that you do those activities today. Then it needs good leader, a good leader. You work on yourself to become a good leader. If people are not coming up, if you're failing to have the 500 people, then just know that you need to work on your leadership skills, because having 500 people is going to require you to be quite a good leader. So work on your leadership skills. Have a mentor. Talk to somebody every day about what you're going to do to make it, okay? So it generates more income as money comes from efforts of so many people. Now, I want you to understand that we are network marketing business, and network marketing is the easiest way to get into a big business. When you are not a son of a chief, you're not a son of a king, you're not a son of a very rich man, you don't have all this money that you can accumulate to get a company or other business that can have 500 employees. The easiest way is to get just a little money that you know to get into the ED plan, and then you start building from your small friends and determine to make 500 people before the end of the year. You are into big business. Now we go to the investment. Applying. Are you with me? Now the cash flow, the I stands for investments. Here you invest money, which brings more money. And the only reason we are into the business, big business, is we get enough money, we start investing. We buy chunks of land wherever we are. We build estates, we build hotels, we own planes, we own things that we sit back and they make money for us. Now, some people are here into this business just to make a little money, and they think of starting a smaller shop so that they can go back into their poverty life, and then they complain that network marketing doesn't work. I am into this business to build a very huge business, make enough money, make a lot of investments so that I can retire successfully, and then I command my old age. I pray to God to give me life and to give me a long life so that I can see these things happen in my life. Now, ladies and gentlemen, always make sure that you are into this business network marketing to become an investor. Don't become an investor before you become a business owner. That's the other problem that we are getting. You see all these other companies coming on market and they say, you invest your money here, it's going to be working for you. Please remember, you have to be in business, big business, before you become an investor. Okay, so we go next upline very fast. Now, what makes a business system successful? All parts of people involved must be skilled, well-developed, trained, and empowered. Now, my friends who are here and you don't like training, just know that nobody is going to follow you in training because you don't like training. And that's why your business is not going to stay to grow, okay? That's why successful companies also invest either in hiring highly skilled people to do certain things. We are blessed in MLM, creating ways of training, mentoring, and empowering your people is key. And the more you grow their abilities and polish their leadership potential and ambition, the bigger your network system grows. But it all starts with you. You want to grow a big business and you always talk to yourself, I want to grow a big business. I want to have a lot of skilled people in my business. My friend, are you skilled? You can't attract gold if you're not gold. Just make sure that you become gold. You read if you want to attract those people. Become better at what you're doing. I remember the way I close people now is not the same way I was closing people 5 years ago. Give yourself time. Some people don't have that. They want to come in and run out. And even where they are going to stay there for years and years. Come on, give yourself time. When I joined this business, I told myself I'm going to be here for the next 10 years. After all, from me moving from a teacher to become a head teacher, it took me some years, about 7 years. From me moving from a mere teacher to becoming a head teacher, it took me some years. From becoming a head teacher to becoming a senior assistant secretary, it took me years. Now, for me, I know from joining network marketing to becoming a billionaire in network marketing, I gave it 10 years. So even when a person comes to me talking to me about any other company, I tell them, please relax me. I'm here. I gave myself 10 years. After 10 years, I will sign another contract of another 10 years. I'm not moving anywhere. So what time have you given yourself? Some people give themselves very little time. They want to come into network marketing, do it for 3 months, and then they say it is not working. Where you have been, wherever you have been there for years and years, and nothing has ever changed in your life. Why do you want this one to work in only a few months, in only a few years? So I'm telling you, give yourself time, but also submit to yourself to training. If you have a training center wherever you are, please, I ask you, make sure that you are sitting in that training center every day of your time of these years. Find a corner and make it your office and grow your team there until you own your own training center. If you don't have a training center, find a system online, like Upline Ashraf is creating for us a system online. Stick to it every day and make sure that you are attracting other people into that system. That's how you're going to have a big business. Upline, we're running out of time. We go to the next so that we can conclude. Yeah. Hello. So why is MLM better? A better big business? You can have more than 500 people working with you. You start with less capital. I've talked about that. It's less risky, actually, low cost operations, no cost operations, always unique products. I like the products. I like living healthy, ladies and gentlemen, mostly in this era when all these diseases are killing us. Okay. You know, when Corona was disturbing us here in Uganda, I was looking at many of my age mates. Every day they are reporting somebody in my age group who is dead. Every day they are reporting somebody who had the diabetes or had the pressure, and they are dead. They are dead. And I said, oh Lord, I'm very blessed that I found Alliance in good time. So the products are very unique. Actually, if you're not using these products, I pity you. Make sure you're using products every day. Guys, I find people who tell me I look younger, I'm looking good. Okay, maybe I'm looking good. I don't know, Apply National, if you testify to that. But I just know it's the products working on me. Okay, so it gives you a chance to do the business with more educated, more connected, different gifted people, and it is scalable or recession proof. Those of you who are making money during the Corona time, you saw that it is recession proof. It is scalable. You can go as far as you wish. We are here on this platform from different countries. So don't limit yourself. You have a friend in South Africa, run very fast to tell them about the business. You have friends in UK, go and tell them about the business. Next slide. I will not finish these slides, I know. Applying. Yeah. So it takes time. Yes, I was talking here. I talk about attitude. Have a lion's attitude. The way you look at yourself is very important. I always tell people that many of us have grown up, many of us, those of you who are on this platform and you have grown up in environments, rich environments, you are very lucky. Many of us have grown up in very poor environments. True or true? I think it is very true. That the only houses we are seeing where we are growing up were grass-thatched houses, very small houses. Now, in our hearts, in our lives, when we speak about our dreams, what is stuck in our dreams are those small things that we grew up seeing. You have to change your attitude, the way you look at things. Look at yourself like a lion, like a winner. Start dreaming big, dreaming about big houses, big cars. And it takes time to build that positivity, ladies and gentlemen, depending on where you grow up. I have my friend here, the village boy, Chowe. I know where Chowe grew up. In the village, you're looking at poor people, and sometimes you are stuck with the idea that you cannot become rich. You have to build yourself and look like a lion. Become a lion inside you, then you're going to win. Sometimes it's not out of us. Sometimes we have that cat mentality, and we are not lions, okay? And that one hinders us from building big businesses. When we talk about these millions, sometimes you think you cannot make the millions. Please, can you look at yourself, change your attitude slowly by slowly. Next slide, please. In the next 5 minutes, I want to finish. So it takes real growth to build the future of any business. Remember that you are on page 3. When you look at Elias and is reading page 70, don't jump to page 70. Network marketing business, you can earn as much as your network generates. Concentrate on building your network. Don't concentrate on your income. Concentrate on your network. The growth is gradual. If you think network marketing takes a long time, then think of the years you spent in school and ask yourself, how much money do you have on your bank account? But make sure that you concentrate on your network, on building your network. Don't concentrate on your income you're making. 2, mind where you're reading. You're reading page 3. Don't compare yourself with a person who's reading page 10. Concentrating on finishing page 3, you will get to page 10 somehow. So it's a business. You should consider this. In any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing. The next best thing is the wrong thing. And the worst thing is nothing. So don't be a person who is doing nothing. Prospect, ladies and gentlemen, write in the book, in the chat room. Prospect, invite, present, close, follow up. Those are the things that we are doing. Treat it like a business, not a hobby. Some people just wake up to come to the center every day. They don't have a guest. Some people wake up and they're not selling any products. Here in Uganda, I have a tendency of asking my downlines, have you made money today? Have you sold any product? Show me the people you have talked to today, because we are in the business of doing things every day. So do it every day. You prospect, do it as you go. make a commitment and your chances of success will increase. Manage your time and profits will come. Having your door open for business, set up a separate bank account for your savings. And we are lucky that in Alliance in Motion Global, those who have centers, or main offices, you get an account. I have seen so many people who have never owned a bank account, and I ask them, how are you going to become rich when you're far away from the bank? You never enter and hear have the SC from the bank. How are you going to be rich, really? So next upline, we finish in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, next Monday, do you want to generate a big income? That is, we have finished the slides, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying I joined network marketing, one, because I saw that network marketing can generate for me a huge income. And I believe you are here for the same reason. You know that network marketing can generate for you very huge income. The other thing that I know very well and clearly is, ladies and gentlemen, I know that every person who joins network marketing, they have that instinct in them that they can be rich. It is inside you. You have the lion inside you. But sometimes our weaknesses, where we come from, the friends that we keep around, they take away that inner feeling that we should maintain. When you don't go to the training center, if there is a training center, you are killing that inner feeling. Eventually, when you kill it today and tomorrow, by the time you finish a week, it is dead. By the time you finish a month, nobody can wake you up. So please work on yourself and wake up that inner person that is looking for real wealth, the real reason why you joined the network marketing. And if you do that, one day we are going to be together on the beaches of this world, the wonderful beaches of this world. And I don't know what to, but we shall be having these big coconuts, and we shall be sucking from those tubes that they put inside, and we'll be talking about all these other things that we have been talking about together here. So I want to thank you, Upline Ashraf, and all the members who have given me this time to talk to you. May the good Lord bless you, and I ask you to work on your business. Remember, 500 people plus is when you are into a big business. So remember that number, work on it, and if you click it in your network, in your genealogy, give me a call, I'll take you out. Thank you very much. I salute you from Kampala, Uganda. Thank you very much, Sir Ashraf.
Wow. Thank you so very much, Sir Charles Kimbowa. This was so fantastic. It was so concentrated. We really appreciate for the sharing. Thank you very much. I've not been following the comment section, but I believe a lot has been happening in the chat room here. If I'm to read here, everyone has been following. Wow. It has been such a powerful training. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you this is a man of substance. Please take note. 500. If you are here and you are here to build serious business. Personally, I love talking to serious business builders. You know, if you are here to build a serious business, take note. Take note. 500. Starting from today, start looking at strategies and ideas and connecting with people who have that network of people already there to assist you achieve that goal. By the time you hit 500 people in your DTC, in your genealogy, then go to Coach Charles and tell him I have achieved the goal. Then we are going to celebrate you. I think we should start even recognizing we should have a 500 what? 500 club. People who hit 500 people in their DTC, we really recognize them. Otherwise, thank you so very much, Sir Charles. We really appreciate for the wisdom you've shared with us tonight. It has been really an amazing session, and we don't take that for granted. We look forward to host you more and more and more and more. We are going to be having these sessions every Friday where we bring a glue in our business, somebody that really has become a giant, somebody who has become a doctor in network marketing. You know, if you study one topic for 5 years, you are an expert, you are a pro. So people who have been studying network marketing for 5 years, these are doctors in MLM. We are looking forward to bring such people, and we appreciate your time. We look forward to have you once again. Thank you so very much. Once again, my colleagues who have been in the room from the beginning up to the very end, most of maybe your downlines are not here. Some of you have very big teams, but your downlines are not here. Some are not able to access Zoom for some reasons. This training has been live streamed on our YouTube channel. Go on YouTube, put in M Conquerors PRJ, M Conquerors PRJ TV. You are going to be able to find the recorded version of this particular training. This is a generation content. Even downline of who will join 10 years after, you can share them the link of such an amazing training and they will get inspired from a group of network marketing. Otherwise, thank you very much. Cheers to you all. I love you so very much. I can't wait to see at the top. My friends here in Longwe, Sunday we are having a powerful opportunity presentation. So invite massively if you are around town. If you are not in town, make sure you refer your people to the people who are around the office. And those of us who are meeting tomorrow, please show up in time and let's make this happen. We are launching our first step program. We are launching our steps. Yes, we are launching our first step program, our first steps program. This is a program that has been designed to help you enhance your business growth. Some of you recruit people, but you don't know what to do with them. All you tell them is start attending trainings. So this particular program has been designed to ease your work. Even a person who just joined the business in the morning, if you do this together with them, after 8 days, after 7 days, after 6 days, whatever time you have done this with, trust me, they are going to become people who understand what they are doing and they can do it to other people. So I'm so excited. I remind you all to come in time. If you have leaders, downlines who are in Longwe and you are out of town, take time and call them. Don't send messages, call people. Calling is what builds network. Messaging is the second. So the first thing, if you are using two, it's okay, you are the best, send the message and call, but don't just send messages. Calling is effective more and far compared to sending messages. So with those few remarks, may God bless you all. We meet at the top, the bottom is too congested. Take note that our Zoom session takes place at 20 hours. So tomorrow we shall not have, we are going to enter the weekend. Then next week, get ready for the next bunch. It's going to be amazing. Monday, Friday, it's going to be uncovered. Thank you very much. Bye-bye for now. Good night, everyone. Mr. Joseph, please, you share for us this link. Share for us this link, Mr. Joseph Miamba. Please share for us this link of the training tonight so that people can have it.